Welcome to English Learning Station.
Hey everyone, welcome back to English Learning Station. I'm James Mitchell, and I'm here with Emily Carter. Today we're diving into something super practical, how to order food in English, whether you're at a restaurant, grabbing fast food, or getting delivery. Emily, you ready?
Absolutely, James. This is one of those things that seems simple, but it can get tricky, especially if you're not used to the phrases people use. So let's start with the basics. If you're at a restaurant, you'll hear people say things like, I'd like to order, or can I get, or even just, I'll have. All of those work, right?
Yeah, and honestly, I remember my first time ordering at a cafe in London. I thought, oh, I speak English, this'll be easy. But I totally blanked on how to sound polite. I just blurted out, coffee. And the barista gave me this look, like not rude, but definitely waiting for more. I realized later just adding, I'd like a coffee, please, would have made a world of difference.
That's so relatable. And it's not just about what you want, but how you say it. If you have dietary needs, you can say, I'm vegetarian, or no onions, please. Just being clear and polite goes a long way. And if you're not sure how to say something, you can always ask, how do you say this in English? Or what's in this dish?
Exactly. And don't be afraid to clarify, like, does this have nuts? Or is this gluten-free? Most places are used to those questions now. I mean, it's better to ask than end up with something you can't eat, right?
Totally. And honestly, most staff appreciate when you're upfront about your needs. It makes their job easier too. So, speaking of making things easier for staff, let's talk about politeness and etiquette. I can't stress enough how important it is to say please and thank you. It sounds basic, but it really sets the tone for the whole interaction.
Yeah, and it's not just about the words, it's the attitude. Like when you walk in, a simple, hi, how are you, goes a long way. And if you need something special, maybe you want your salad without cheese, just say, could I please have the salad without cheese? It's amazing how much more willing people are to help when you're polite.
And don't forget about tipping. In the US, it's pretty much expected to leave a tip, usually around 15 to 20%. But in other countries, it might be different, so it's good to check. And if you have a special request like, can you make this less spicy? Just ask nicely. I remember this one customer who was super polite about modifying a dish, and the kitchen went out of their way to make it perfect. The staff even remembered her the next time she came in.
That's the thing. Being polite isn't just about manners, it can actually get you better service. And if you're not sure what's normal in a new place, just watch what other people do or ask the staff. They're usually happy to explain.
Exactly. And if you make a mistake, just apologize and move on. Most people are pretty understanding if you're friendly about it.
All right, let's switch gears to delivery and fast food. If you're calling in or using an app, you'll want to say, I'd like to place an order for delivery, and then make sure you give your address clearly. I always double-check the street name and apartment number. Trust me, it saves a lot of headaches.
Oh, for sure. And at fast food places, it's all about being clear and confident. Sometimes the menu moves fast, so practicing how you say things helps. Like, can I get a cheeseburger, no pickles, and a small fries? And don't be afraid to repeat yourself if they didn't catch it the first time.
Yeah, and speaking of repeating, okay, I gotta share this. One time, I was at a drive-thru and I mumbled my order. I thought I said chicken sandwich, but I got a fish sandwich instead. I mean, I like fish, but it was not what I was expecting. So yeah, speak up and check your order before you drive off.
That's classic. And honestly, it happens to everyone. Just remember, if something's wrong, it's okay to politely ask for a fix. Most places want you to be happy with your order.
All right, I think that's a good place to wrap up. We covered a lot. Phrases, etiquette, and some real-life stories. Emily, always a pleasure chatting with you about this stuff.
Same here, James, and thanks to everyone for listening. We'll be back with more tips and stories next time. Take care.
See you next time, Emily. Bye, everyone.